Hujambo Rais William Ruto. Jina langu ni Samuel Sane. Nimekuwa nikiongea hapa na pale. Najua pengine ushaipata ujumbe wangu. Ningependa unisikize leo kama my brother, kama my president, kwa sababu katiba inasema you are our president. Nikwambie kitu. 1. Uongozi wako utakuja kuanguka kwa sababu ya jambo moja. Just one thing that you did. Na sijui kama umepata wa kukuambia. But nakumbuka vyema kabisa mwimbaji mwenzangu. Tunampenda sana. Brother and pastor Ruben Kigame. Alikuambia vyema kabisa. Ulitumia jina la Mungu. Na unajua kabisa Biblia inasema usilitumie jina la Mungu wako. Ama usilite jina la Mungu bure. My president, do you know what it means to use the name of God and our God and the Almighty God? Remember, He's a super being, not like a human being. Creator of the universe. The same God you claimed He gave you the powers to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. The same God who gave our seed, former President Barack Obama, to lead America. The same God who gave all leaders in Kenya leadership. All came from God. I agree with you that God made you the president of the Republic of Kenya. Kama Mungu hangependa, haungekuwa president wa nchi yetu ya Kenya. The only mistake that you did, you ignored God. Uliingia na ukamsahau Mungu. Can I tell you something? Our God is slow in anger. Just count, we have now 2.5 years to go for the next general election. Hata usiangalie 2027, angalia wale watu wote wanaumia kwa ajili ya uongozi mbaya. Hatusemi wewe ni mbaya. Ile uongozi wako una dosari. Get this clearly. Just get to the videos of Ruben Kigame. Huyu ndiye prophet, ama niseme prophet wa kwanza, ambaye alikuambia ukweli. Ikafuatiwa na Pastor Ezekiel wa kule Mavueni, Mombasa. Hawa ndio wa kwanza walikuambia. I remember very well our beloved musician Ruben Kigame akikwambia, if you oppress these Kenyans, usisahau Mungu wao hajalala. The same God you claim gave you the leadership. The same God they claim, and they call and tell him that you are oppressing them. Mark my words, my president. In a respectful manner, get this clearly. And I beg you, if you will not seek God's wisdom for the remaining 2.5 years, I'm telling you, the song will not be the same. Forget about 2027. God only knows about the future. But for your leadership, you will leave no legacy. Do you know how many people are suffering down here? So many. My dear brother, my dear president, I beseech you today, seek God advice. And don't think that you are working with people who are friendly. May I tell you, God will use these leaders around you. God will use them to pull you down unless you seek God. We saw something sometimes back about our former deputy president. Don't think it will be easy for you. The only solution you have, and I can tell you for free, seek God. Call on God. It is not too late. Seek the advice from God. I remember evangelist and pastor Teresia Werimo talking about, we thought this government is godly, but we are embarrassed. It is not a lie. It is true. You should be the eyes of God to this country, our president. And I remember telling you in my 4 videos, seek Uhuru Kenyatta in advance. Make a prayer day. Uhuru Kenyatta is not an enemy. He's our forefather, our former president. Seek him for the sake of this country. We are not going on the right direction. Can I reveal something to you? And maybe you know it, and you know it. Just yesterday, I was at Namanga border. Where I fueled my car at 150 shillings, Kenya shillings. Can I tell you a hidden secret? Even at that petrol station in Tanzania, now they are accepting even M-Pesa. 150 shillings, not diesel, super, we call it petrol. And here in Kenya, we are buying it at 181. I remember you scrapping the subsidy that Uhuru Kenyatta had initiated. I'm asking a question. Is Samia Suluhu, President of the Republic of Tanzania, doing the subsidy? My president, please, I kindly beg you, please consider this issue of fuel. I always repeat it. Fuel controls the economy of the country. What I fueled over 40 liters. And I cannot hide because I felt now I should feed my car enough for the week or for 2 weeks. That is money going to other pockets, to other countries. What about those people who are leaving their cars? They no longer use their cars. They use matatu. My dear president, please consider. And I thank God. Today you have cancelled all the deeds of Andani. Just listen to people. People never go wrong. People have got information. Even intelligence of the government depends on these people. They have information. I might know what you don't know. There are some places you cannot reach, but me, Samuel Sane, I will reach. I will listen. I remember sometimes back when I was in India, Hyderabad city, I had Indians talking about formal demonstrations at, we call it Jomo Kenyatta Airport. They were asking, somewhere, you come from Kenya, what is happening? I felt so bad because our picture was not good outside there. My president, I beg you, with all due respect, turn to God. Seek advice from God. Call on God more. You'll never go wrong with God. You will never ever go wrong with God. He will give you a solution for your problems. He will give you wisdom to lead this country. He will give you leaders to work with. Remember this. And I always ask myself some questions. Uhuru Kenyatta used to go to places. People usually call him Mlevi. At least nowadays they have changed the narrative. They have at least a respect for him. I remember the first time in Nakuru, Uhuru prayed to God and God answered him and the rain came. I can't remember very well where he went and the rain came. Please, my president. Uhuru is not an enemy. Uhuru is our former president. Seek him. We need unity in this country. We need good leadership. We need good governance. We need to fight away corruption. Please, my president, kindly, you have the powers to transform this country, given by God. But if you don't turn to God, it will be hard for you. It will be tough for you. And as I repeat, I gave you a message that God gave you some time, that if you don't turn to him, if you don't call on him, if you don't make a good relationship with God, your leadership will have a block. You'll try to do things, it will not happen. Why? He is God who controls the universe. Not the world, the universe, heaven and earth. And he has the powers. He's the same God who made Israel, whom they are today. No country can defeat this small world, this country, Israel. Please, my dear President, Kenya is a great country. For the remaining 2 years and a half, transform this country by seeking God. If not so, you won't say that we didn't tell you. Na kuomba tu, na kusihi. Call on God. Wachana na sisi. Na nilikuambia tena, wachana na sisi. Sisi tutakwambia maneno, tutakutusi, tutakuita Zakayo, tutakuita mengine. But my advice to you, we are human beings. Haturidhiki. Lakini kile kitu nitakwambia leo, enda pembeni. Enda pembeni. Ongea na Mungu. Mwite Mungu. Mwambie Mungu akusaidie. At least to save this country. To give this country better and the best leadership. Ndio at least useme kweli Mungu ananikumbuka. Na utafute Ruben Kigame. Tafadhali na kuomba, find Ruben Kigame. He will advise you more. By the way, this man of God is full of wisdom. Mtafute tu. Mtafute tu. Na atakuelekeza, usimdharau. Usimdharau. I remember he was the first man of God to tell you. Don't ignore Ruben Kigame. Please, talk to him, get words of wisdom, and call on God more, and all shall be well. Look, KRA reported a fall in revenue by 26.3%. This is not good, not healthy for the nation. Tusemezane ukweli, my president. Sina mengi. Wishing you the best. God bless you.